Brittany, here today to talk to you guys about the lunge. This is a movement you guys see all over the place. You do it in classes, you do it at home. There's a lot of different variations, a lot of ways to make this fun, make it challenging, and I want to make sure that within that move that you know the basics of it, that you're staying safe, and that you're also feeling this move where you should be. So, first one I'm going to talk about is just the most basic that you'll see, just forward lunge in the sagittal plane of motion, which is that forward-backward motion. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to have my hands on my hips just so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm going to take a large step out with my right foot, and as I do that, if you notice once I'm here, my hips are just going to drop straight down to the ground. So when I'm doing this, I have a nice right angle going on with my right foot. Okay, so my knee is directly underneath my ankle, it's not going towards my toe, and my chest is nice and tall, shoulders are back and chest is out, and then when I return, I'm going to push through my heel, push all the way back up. Okay, then I'm going to switch legs, nice big step, and I'm just alternating back and forth. Okay, this is what a normal lunge would look like in the sagittal plane of motion. Okay, some common mistakes that we see with that, I'll kind of go over that next. The biggest thing that I always see is people that don't take a long enough step forward with that. So what will happen, if you notice, I'll go through and do that. So if I take a step forward here and I try to lunge, you'll notice my knee starts to go over my toe, and my body naturally is going to shift forward this way because my body weight is trying to fall forward, and my knee is actually catching all that weight for me. So if I lunge like this, okay, I'm going to feel a lot of pressure in the front of my knees, actually start to get some pain there. So what you want to do if you find that lunging is causing you any pain, it's probably your body telling you need to lengthen that stride out. So big step forward, make sure that you're dropping straight down and your chest is nice and tall. Okay, so if you can do this in a mirror, you want to make sure that you guys are watching yourselves the entire time and make sure that you have a proper stance with your spine. All right, so that's the most common mistake I see with that. Talking about different ways that you can lunge. Once you've got that basic down, you can lunge to the frontal plane. So what that looks like, I would take, again, a big step out. Okay? My knee is going to stay right over that toe, so my knee is staying safe. Shoulders are back, chest is up. I'm going to send my butt back as far as I can. Okay? And I do that same thing to the other side, pushing through my heel every time I want to return. Okay? So from the sides, you can see that I'm here, and then my butt goes out, chest is up. All right? So you'll see that a lot here. We do that with reaches, different hand placements. You can do that with weights. We also will lunge in the transverse plane, which is our rotational lunge. So I start feet together, taking a step back, so now I'm kind of going in diagonal motion. Again, knee stays in a safe place, and I'm sending my glutes back, chest is up, and then I return. Okay? So for each of these, you're getting a great workout in the lower body. It's great for the hamstrings, it's great for the glutes, the quads. It really targets everything. You can also, there's a lot of variations that you do to make it more exciting. So if you want something a little more challenging, you can do jumping lunge, so you can do jumping and exchanging every time. There's a lot of different ways to do this. You can have a step on your reverse foot and be doing lunges that way. You can do a walking lunge. Go ahead and pick up those milk jugs at home, make it a little bit more challenging. There's drop lunges you can do. Everything you really just want to think about having that same form, okay? So most important thing is the placement of the knee, and then that chest is always nice and tall, so think about proud chest and shoulders back the entire time. So if your body ever feels this in your knees, just remember your body's trying to tell you something. So try to stay safe with that. If you have questions or anything else, please let us know. We're always here if you want to come in. If you're not sure of form, if things still feel a little weird, we can kind of go over it and with you here and try to talk about and figure out how to make this feel better for you and more effective. But it's definitely a move that you want to get down because we do see this all the time. We're going to have it in our Fitness Friday videos. We have it in class. We want to make sure that within that you guys are getting the full benefit there because this can be a really fun one. You can really jazz it up. So, yeah, I guess if you guys have any other questions, please comment. Let us know. If you want anything else, any topics for videos, we are doing these for you. So, love to see those on there. And as always available for questions or comments. Anything you guys have, we are here. Happy lunging. Go practice. Lunge around the house. All right. Have a great day.